Hi Aries, welcome in to your weekly video. All right, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what's going on for my beautiful Aries, the second to third week of September? And yeah, sweater weather is back. Well, it's on and off, it's weird. It's an interesting fall. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, my audience are the queens, the incoming energy are the kings. All right. Situation, please. Seven of Wands. Oh, I see. I see. What's coming in towards them, please? Actually, I was very excited to do your video this morning. I woke up, I was like, oh, I can't really wait to see what's going on with Aries and Taurus. All right. What's coming in towards them? What the heck? You have a lot of challenging cards. What? Why? Let's see. What don't they see coming? What don't they see coming? Oh, snap. There's a lover. What's this in reverse? Oh, a lover that has been on the DL or like real low key is coming back. Person has been in hermit mode. It's coming out. All right. Let's see. What's the advice? And you know the overall message of the week is going to be at the bottom of the deck. Also at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to see what was going on in your recent past. All right. Advice, Spirit. Is that the only... Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I got a funny message in my head when I saw your advice. Look before you leap, but definitely take a leap. What's the outcome, please? Oh, no reader ever wants to see these things. Maybe it's not so bad. Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Queen of Swords. Interesting. All right, so, oh, I see. All right, so High Priestess is going to be your overall message of the week. The High Priestess is all-knowing. She uses her intuition, and she knows the truth about a situation, and this is why she doesn't open her mouth. I say she because it's a female in the card. Of course, this can apply to all of you guys, male or female. So right now, you guys are in this place where you might not be talking to somebody, or you're just in this energy like, well, I know how this is going to end. I know how this is going to go. That's the vibe off of that card, and that's going to be the overall message of the week. We'll see how that plays out with the cards that are on the table. But in your recent past, you guys have been healing. Four of Swords, the Star, being hopeful and positive. Some of you could be dealing also with an Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles, working on yourselves, working on your craft, working on your job, just doing your own thing, being positive, optimistic, and hopeful and healing. You were at a place where you were very much torn. You were at a crossroads with a relationship. You did have a fresh new start in love and a relationship for some of you, but it was either third-party situation or some sort of reconciliation. But then with this reconciliation in the recent past, you were torn. Some of you had to decide between two people. Others of you had to decide a path forward with or without that person. What you did was you ended up working on yourselves, your job, your craft, your money, your independence. You remained positive and hopeful, and you were healing. You were healing thyself. And that's probably why you have High Priestess here, because while you were doing this like solo thing, working on yourselves and whatnot, you probably came to terms with some things in your mind, with yourself, your changes, and now these are all reflecting upon you, especially with the retrograde going on. Now, in your current situation, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Something's moving along. It's moving along in the right direction, but very slowly. Not your MO. Two of Wands, here it is again, the crossroads, but it's being challenged. So when this falls sideways for me, to me, it's a challenge. You're struggling to figure out or realize what path to take. But I like the Knight of Pentacles because it's telling me even though it looks like you're not moving, you are. You're just taking baby steps, but at least they're in the right direction, okay? Because Pentacles are solid and they're not flaky and they're not bullshit and they're not hasty decisions. So at least there's that. So that's a good thing. Now, what's coming towards you is the Magician. What's this challenging card? Justice. Yeah, some of you are also struggling, and what's being challenged for you. For some of you, it could be a court issue. Others of you, something's not fair, and you're trying to restore balance in making something fair. So that's the challenge in this situation that's coming towards you with the Magician. You're trying to manifest something that's fair, balanced for all parties involved. Part of me feels like saying to you, Aries, sometimes you got to take care of you. I know you guys are good people. You take the shirt off your back. I get it. Aries are always misjudged. The babies of the zodiac. But with that said, it's like, yeah, okay, maybe you are the children of the zodiac, but that also means you have a pure heart. So it's not like you're not human. Every human is fallible. It's just the decisions and the mistakes that you make, they don't come from a bad place. They come from a good place of you learning. And why am I telling you all of this? Because what's coming to you is you're trying to manifest something that's fair and balanced for you, for everyone. But I'm feeling very protective of you guys because at this point in time, you really need to do what's right for you. Okay, moving past that, we're going to clarify all this and see why this is coming up. Now, what you don't see coming is the Hermit in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, the Lovers, which is a Gemini, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. So what you don't see coming is the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles, which is like, it's like breadcrumbing with a lover. But I always feel like those two naturally go together because Lovers is a lover. It's not exactly your husband or your wife or a committed relationship. It's a choice. It is somebody that you have met, that you have bonded with. But Lovers is a little bit more significant than just your casual Joe or Jane. This is somebody that the universe put you with. This is a destined person, and it could be for 1,000 reasons. It can be because they're your twin flame. They're your karmics. They're your soulmates. They're your best friends. They're your life lesson. You were meant to meet. You were always meant to meet. And this person was in hermit mode and now has come back. Now, a lot of you, I feel like it is a bit of a twin flame situation where you have this on and off ride for many years, or this is somebody that, had to go learn their own lessons. They were not vibrating at your level at the same time. So it was a timing thing. And now maybe this person went in hermit mode, learned their lesson, licked their wounds, and now is coming back. And here you guys are. But the breadcrumbs are still there. Why do we get breadcrumbs from somebody? This could be you doing it too, Aries. Or this is you receiving breadcrumbs. It's both ways. People do this so you stay in their orbit until they figure their shit out. They don't know if they want you or not. They're trying to figure you out without completely letting you go. You could be doing the same thing. Sometimes it's a normal part of a relationship. Other times it's like it's not. It's cruel and unkind. But here is somebody that is still doing this to you. But in the upright position with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like this person wasn't sure. And it can be you too, Aries. You're not sure. Because I have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, which tells me a choice, a road. And Lovers is another choice. It's another two. Let's continue and see what's going on here. We're going to clarify all of these and figure it out in a moment. Now, your advice is the Fool, which is your card, an Aries card, and the Page of Swords. Here in this advice, it's like saying, take a leap of faith, take that journey, go at it alone, but get more information with the Page of Swords. Do your little homework, do your stalking, go on social media, get more information. Basically, look before you leap, but leap. Just take calculated risks or get more information. Some of you, it's also talking about a child. having a child or something like that, and taking that risk and having a child or having a family. That's for a very small pocket of you guys. But we'll see. Now, as far as your outcome is concerned, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Somebody here is trying to let someone down apologetically, but letting them down nonetheless. So it's like, I'm sorry, but I can't do this kind of thing. Because the Page of Cups is just somebody, A, immature or younger than you. B, is texting you. They're not doing grand gestures or even meeting you out to say something. And Three of Swords, we all know that shit card. That's the shittiest card in the deck. It's like, it's profound pain. So, and the Queen of Swords. But I feel like this is you, Aries. You're the Queen of Swords. You're in your head. You're overanalyzing something. You're overthinking something. You could also be letting someone down. And you're saying thank you, but no thank you. I don't think this is for me. Others of you, because it's the retrograde, it's like an old wound that's opening up again and you're facing it. But in a weird, cathartic kind of way. It's like you're literally facing your demons and your pain. And you're like, you know what? It's just an example. I'm not saying this is all of you. Some of you could be like, you know what? I know what my problem is. My problem is I have abandonment issues. So I leave them before they leave me. And this is why my relationships always fail. And then you start crying or you get upset or you get hurt. That's the Three of Swords. That profound pain, that reflection, that you remembering. But you know what? That's a good thing. Because now the next time and when the retrograde leaves you, you're going to be like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to change my style. I'm going to change my ways. I'm not going to just automatically assume they're going to abandon me. I'm going to write it out, but this time I'm going to open my mouth and see if we're on the same page and we want the same things instead of me just being hopeful and quiet. You get what I'm saying? You're going to reflect back to yourselves with the Queen of Swords, your own pain, the Three of Swords, and you're going to try to just even forgive yourselves with this Page of Cups. Others of you, it's quite literal. Somebody is letting somebody down, but like via text or some shitty kind of like immature kind of way. All right, let's go ahead and start clarifying some of this and see what's going on for you guys. And the reason I say this is a resurfacing of pain is because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords, which is healing. You already healed yourself. So this Three of Swords, if you look at it, look at her. She's exposed. Her heart is exposed and it's open and it's raw. So it's her, and when I say her, she in the card, the Queen of Swords, whether you're male or female, I told you you're my queens, is reflecting. Page of Cups also, you know, being dreamy, reminiscent, thinking, but somebody here is also doing this texting. We'll see. Universe, Angels, Spirit Guides, what is this Knight of Pentacles? And the Two of Wands that is being challenged here. You guys think you're not going in the right direction, but you are. Yeah, you're remaining positive, hopeful, and optimistic. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. You're trying to change your mindsets, a lot of you, all right, with the Hangman in reverse and the Seven of Cups. You're also trying to review your options now also. That's what the Two of Wands is, and that's what the challenge is. So there might be some confusion as to the direction you want to take in life. I'm talking about in general, whether it's your love life or your career. Some of you guys are just really confused and you're trying really hard to see it from a different perspective, the right direction. And that's why your Two of Wands is challenged. But the Knight of Pentacles is telling me you're taking tiny little baby steps in the right direction. You're paving the way the correct way with brick and mortar and not just napkins and straws. You know, nothing flaky here. Yeah. See, a lot of you had dealt with an ending, a betrayal. You felt shredded like this. And now you're picking up those little pieces and you're moving forward. And that's why you're at the crossroads, because you're like, now what? Which direction? Others of you tried patching something up, but now you're trying to do it differently. Now, the Magician and Justice sideways, which is Justice challenged. Which is Libra and Taurus over here. Yeah, you're trying to be fair and balanced. And the Five of Swords talks about cutting your losses. You win some, you lose some. It's a bittersweet card. Others of you, this is talking about some sort of sacrifice in order to move forward with something else. Like sacrificing a part of your life for a different life, if that makes sense. That's like moving to another job. Another state to go to a job, or moving for a relationship, or just leaving something behind, but you're gaining something also. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's exactly what it is. It's coming in from out of the cold, whether it's emotionally in a relationship or financially. And this is what you've been trying to manifest. Ace of Swords in reverse is what I don't like. Strength. Somebody's holding back from telling the truth or having a conversation. Okay, that's what's coming to you. Somebody here is holding back from telling the truth about a situation or being honest or fair. That's what's not fair here. Someone here is lying or withholding. Maybe you know this. Maybe you're aware of it intuitively. This is why you have the High Priestess. This is a highly intuitive card. This is the most intuitive card in the deck. This is your own version of you being psychic. That's why it's your overall theme for the week. You probably are aware of this on some level. Let's see what this is all about. The Lovers, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit in reverse. Please clarify. The Emperor, that's you. Okay. Judgment. You needing to make a judgment call. Oh, some of you could be dealing with another Aries or another fire sign. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, highly indicated there with Emperor. Anyway, Nine of Wands. Somebody here is emotionally guarded and is still stuck on their past. What went wrong, how it failed. Completely stuck in their past. There they are. This could be you or the person that you're dealing with. It could very well be the both of you. The reason somebody here is emotionally stuck is because they're still hanging on to their past or their past person or the situation that they've been through. And that's this lover. And now this lover is coming back. Still giving you peanuts, but it's because they're uncertain. What are you going to do when someone's like this? This fence is somebody guarding their heart. This person is trying to reach for sadness and emptiness. The love don't live here no more. You know where love lives? It's right here. It's a full cup that if she just looks straight ahead, she'll see it. But she doesn't. She's trying to reach things that are gone. They're done. And when she looks forward, these will fall from her heart space. And that is making the final decision to do that. Taking control of your lives. Some of you are dealing with this fire sign or this person that you have a lot of chemistry with, a lot of attraction. This person is a lover. A decision has to be made. Some of you need to make a sacrifice. Others of you cut this person completely out. This is like being on that seesaw. Some of you, it's about cutting a person out of your head from your past because you've been single long enough and it's time to just make that decision for yourselves to move on. Others of you, you're literally dealing with somebody here and this is your current situation. The Sun. I love this. The Sun is coming right around the corner. The happiest card in the deck. Why does every human being want the Sun? Because everybody wants to be happy. Whatever that is for you guys. Now, Spirit's like saying, you know how you're going to get the Sun? The Fool. Start a new chapter. Put yourselves out there. Begin a new journey. But look before you leap. Get more information. No more blind jumping. Oh, so interesting. If you look at this card in the Fool, Usually in the classic Rider Waite deck, it's somebody dressed like a fool in a court gesture who's taking a leap off a cliff, and that's the Fool card. In this deck, do you look at this clearly, right, guys? Doesn't it look like she's just sitting there? She's about to move forward into her future, but right before she does, she looks behind herself, like her back, and she gives one last wave goodbye. And she looks back and she's like, all right, goodbye, past. And she goes into her future. I love this card. Page of Swords. She's looking forward. She's not just going blindly. You see this orb? This is her knowing that she's protected by spirit guides. This is also giving her the confidence to move forward and do what she needs to do. Some of you, again, High Priestess, you're like, I don't know if there's enough of love in this situation. Maybe it is a missed opportunity. Because somebody here is having a fucking pity party, staring at this, and is crying over this. Meanwhile, here's little Flipper back here. Hello. I got fresh new love for you back here. If you turn around, you'll see me. And that's what Spirit is saying. And this is why it's falling in your advice position. Love don't live here. It lives back here. It lives in your future. It lives in a place where you move forward. There's no more scaring the person that you're dealing with, or like scaring them off. No, you're gonna open your mouth and you're gonna say, hey, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. Are you with me or not? And and somebody here looks like in your outcome is saying, maybe not. Okay, it hurts, but at least now you know. And you're done. And there's no more doubt. And there's no more you being stuck. Of course, this can be you doing this. Flip the role. Flip the script. Anything else in the outcome, please, with the Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Page of Cups, please? Anything else, please? Some of you, yeah, you're getting out of a marriage, and you're letting your partner down. Others of you are breaking up here with somebody. Just the timing isn't right. It's just not. And that's okay, because, okay, maybe in the future it will be, but time waits for no man. You got to keep moving on with your life, okay? Because we have Temperance in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. This is breaking up. This is a couple that feels mutual, but maybe the timing isn't right. Why wouldn't the timing be right? Because somebody here is still married, because somebody here is still tied up, because this person isn't ready to be in a relationship. A million reasons why the timing isn't right. And this is just a weekly reading, so obviously these things can change in the near future. Yeah, this communication comes in. It's just very, like, cold. But this is definitely an ending of some kind back here. I'm not going to lie. I hate to leave it like that. So Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what does Aries have to look forward to after that? What's the positive news after the fact? Yeah, somebody here walks away, Eight of Cups. Goes in a little bit of a hermit mode. And then here's what happens. Somebody continues to stalk you to see if you're happier without them and see how you're progressing in life, because Aries does progress no matter fucking what. No matter what. Aries still moves and progresses. Nothing holds them back in that regard. Feelings wise, sure. Will Aries reveal it? Probably not. Will they exceed in life? Always. But that's what's going to happen to you anyway. Yeah, somebody here is going to leave. Then they're going to go in hermit mode. Then it's the High Priestess in reverse. They're going to come back and speak to you. And that's when you're going to feel vindicated and validated. Because you're doing and you're making moves for yourself right now, Aries, that you're just not going to tolerate crap anymore. You really are on a mission to do what you need to do to structure your lives. All right, so let's get some Romance Angel cards here. Let's see what's going on. Wow, this was like an intense reading. I have a lot of Aries in my chart. None of this resonates with me. Let's see. I mean, some of it could, but this is rough. But I like it only because I could I vision what's coming down the road for you. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of maturing. There's a lot of growing. There's a lot of healing. I know this is all the boring stuff you don't want to hear about, but Aries, I promise you, it's going to change you as a person in the next 6-7 months, and it's going to structure your life. And when you have that right partner and that right job, you're going to be confident and comfortable in what you're doing. That you're not going to feel like the other shoe is going to drop. That's a shit ass feeling. You won't feel that way because you're going to change as a person with your expectations and your boundaries. Your boundaries are going to be healthy. Yeah, the reason why you're separating here, this storyline is for a couple that's going to end up breaking up because it's unrequited love. Okay, I hate to say that. Somebody doesn't feel the same way as the other person. And why don't they feel that way? Because somebody here is stuck on their past. Unfortunately. And that's why the timing isn't right. That's probably why the timing isn't right. Because this person has to get out of their past. They have to leave the past behind, what was done to them. That person is not coming back. Or that person wasn't right for them. A million different reasons. But I'm